Went down a little rabbit hole. I was on Instagram and seen this advertisement for a pencil called the Everpen. So I went to their website, looked at it, and then I went to YouTube to see reviews, and there was no reviews. So this is going to YouTube. Anyway, so what the Everpen is, it is a pencil body material or a pencil that the tip is a brass threading with multiple layer graphene and carbon fiber injection tip. The body of the pencil is aluminum. And the Everpen is actually the same size as a pencil. One Everpen, one everlasting tip, and a protective cap. And as we can see up here, Writes Forever. Now, during this video, we're going to talk about how their forever is judged. But let's go back down here and packaging. Securely packaged and protected. So I got my Everpen the other day. Came in this package here. And this was for me opening it. But this is what I found inside. This is their secure packaging. I'll let you see inside there. It's bubble wrap. And the pencil. Yep. That's securely wrapped in China, I guess. Because this does come from China. Took about 3.5 weeks to get here. And this is the Everpen. As you see the script here. The Everpen script. And here is the actual pencil itself. And these brass tips, these are called nibs, N-I-B-S. It's a nib. It writes just like a pencil. So I said, well, let me go to Amazon, because this extremely well packaged pencil was $25. But for this video, I said, what the heck? And I'll spend that much. So I went to Amazon and typed in Everpen. And it came up with a Everpen, or a pencil that looks similar to this, but this writing is not script like that, or cursive as we call it back in the day. It's just regular regular writing on it. So that made me say, well, let me look and see what else they have. Oh my God. They have a lot. So here's Amazon. And as you can see, that Everpen is not script like the original. This one is $16.95. Doesn't have very good reviews, 2.6 on the reviews. And a lot of people that wrote the reviews said you had to press extremely hard to get the same writing as a pencil. The Everpen, I will say this, you write just like a pencil. So, as I went down that rabbit hole, I got to look at other ones. And I found the Altus, this one here. The Altus Metal Inkless Pen, erasable metallic aluminum pencil with eraser. So this would be where the eraser was, and this is the nib. If you go over here, it shows pictures of it, more of it. Now look at this picture here, and you can see that it shows the eraser coming out of the back end of the pencil. Well, and the Altus is my favorite. Out of all the ones I purchased, this one is my favorite. This is one of them. It says HP with a, I guess that may be HPD, HPO, one of the two. But here is the nib on it. Very well made. Aluminum, round aluminum. I know they was trying to make this like a pencil and it's about the same size. This just fits my hand better. It's a thicker pencil. Now here you go. Here's your eraser. Yep, but don't stay on the pencil itself. And it's so long you have to hold it like this to erase with it. But at least it came with an eraser. The Everpen did not. And these were $9.59 for 4 of them. Box of 4 with 4 extra nibs that come with the come in the box. There you go. Your 4 extra nibs. Now let me talk about their nibs. I didn't like their nibs very well. I'm gonna put this up here like this, just so you can see. I wrote with this nib. I've written with it for quite a bit. I've made probably 6 or 7 lists. That's 25, 30 different things on each list. The things to do, updated it, so on and so forth. And I'm going to put it side by side if I can. This is what a new nib looks like. So it's not really everlasting. As you can tell, this one is rounded off. And it really started, the writing wasn't that great with it at about here. And one of the advertisements did say, unbreakable. Well, today I dropped this pen. And I dropped this pen that I like using. And I should have kept the nib. It was in 2 different pieces. And it was busted pretty bad. And all it did was drop this way, straight down from the table to the floor, which isn't really that tall. So they're pretty fragile. But if you don't drop it and you're just using it for writing, drawing, whatever, it works. And now I also purchased the sorry, 2-piece metal inkless pencil from Wedfair. $6.99, and that's these 2. So it's a going theme with all these. They come with extra nibs, but you only get 1 or 2. So one that it comes with is black and one is silver. They both look the same. Again, a little thinner than what I like, but it's got this really cool design. There you go. And there's the nib on it. I know it's a little blurry because it's focusing on the table. There you go. Pretty cool looking design. I ordered another one. It's a generic from a generic seller. And all these are from China. Ordered another one. It was $4 with $3.99 shipping. No reviews on Amazon. But when you go to the seller, which I didn't look at this in the beginning, Not until I got an email from, or a deal on my app from Amazon saying, we don't know what's going on. We don't know where your shipment's at. It's probably not going to arrive. You can request a refund. So that's what I did. And then I got to looking at the reviews, and not very good. Most people that order this pencil, it never comes in, never arrives. So do not waste time on generic being sold by UIZMERUEH. No, I can't make that. Oh no, I don't want to buy now. And you can see right there, your delivery is taking longer than expected because they don't know where it's at. And when you hit the tracking on it, all the tracking says is picked up by carrier. It doesn't say where. It doesn't say anything else but that. So then I went ahead and I said, okay, they're not coming because I want to review a couple of them. So then I went back in and ordered again, and I received them today. And these are Patokil Forever Pencil, mechanical, sharpened, cute metal pencils, set for coloring, book, sketch, drawing, writing. Metal pencils. You heard that, right? I don't know what they're referring to. And this is the package I got. Oops, here it is. And this is that pencil. Looks really nice. I like it that it's the only one that has an eraser attached that isn't on the inside and about that long. The pencil's right okay. But I'm going to hold this up to my mic, to my DJI Mic Mini, and tap on it. You tell me if you think this is metal. Yep, sounds like plastic to me. Metal pencil. They must be referring to the tip and the tip alone. So since I like these so much, I went ahead and ordered a 100 pieces of this company, Lopenle, Lopenle, I don't know. 100 pieces everlasting pencil refills, eternal pencils nibs. And out of all of these pencils, and it was $9.99 for 100 nibs right here. And out of all of these nibs, these write the best. They're the darkest, even out of the $25 pencil that wasn't very nicely packaged. But here it is. These nibs are actually really good. They write good. They're the sharpest to begin with out of all of them. So it's a nice deal. So you probably want to see how it writes. So let me grab my favorite here. This is the list I made. Forgive my handwriting. But I'm going to go ahead and come to this page here. And I'm just going to doodle a little bit here so you can see. And I'm not pushing very hard on it. And this is one of the 100 nibs that I bought. I've replaced this tip because the old tip started messing up. But let me put the old tip back on just so you can see what I'm talking about. And it writes, but it's just not sharp. It's more of a flatter, duller writing. a thicker writing than that. So if you was drawing, it'd work just fine. Now you say, how good does it erase? Just like a pencil. Not a problem. Just like a pencil. So these are graphene and carbon fiber injected, and that's what they all say. Some of them do say graphite. Some details about the pencils say graphite. This one says graphene. This one says graphene and metal, but obviously, yeah, it's not metal. Okay, it writes. I don't know how long it will last. I don't know if it will be like the Outis, which will run out or dull over quicker. But it writes. But it's plastic, 100% plastic. The eraser does come out of it, so you can replace the eraser. They all come with these plastic tips. Pretty much need to, because if you bump it, if you drop it, I guess in certain ways you can drop it with this protector and it's not going to break. But I guess jarring this way was too much for it, and it snapped off right towards the tip is where it snapped. So anyway, that's my little review of graphene pencils. I hope you enjoyed it, and y'all have a great day. Bye.